work for one person may not work for another, especially for men and women with
Mm-hmm.
different biology, different. What worked for a man may not work for a woman. Sometimes that coach might have got you there, but then as you start advancing and growing as an athlete, you might say, you know what, I need somebody who really can work with me. And it's good that you, especially if you
Mm-hmm.
still have a good friendship here. And also sometimes my other guy would say like this, that sometimes you may not have a plan. You might be just a dog kicking cars, but and it's like I said, it's tough. Like especially if you talk about diet, even though you're a natural bodybuilder, you don't take the performance enhancers like the like organizations like NPC does and IFB, but you still have to follow a diet. And I
Yep.
know there's days like when you were at France, did you go get yourself a baguette and something? What was that thing you wanted that was calling your name? That was calling your name after your last competition.
Definitely the bread and just they have all those pastries there. But the worst part of that was that by the time the competition was over, it was so late, nothing was open. So I had a protein bar. That's all I had, right? Because I was like overseas, there's no grocery store or nothing. So I waited till the next day.
Yeah, well, obviously, of course, but you have to understand. Like, wait a minute, this is what's that? And what the? It's tough, That's it. That is important. But fact about competing is that diet is important. Food is both a tool and a weapon for a bodybuilder. We got here. This is coming from a man, KL Water. He said like this: you ever thought about making a small graphic novel about pugs? Just as a thought, is something like kind of like I don't know, like Superman meets Steve Nash or something like that. We have been,
Oh,
we say
that
about
would be
research and
cool.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a good
yeah,
concept.
yeah. 'Cause especially like a lot of people like to, me. I have a collection of comic books, and I don't read much like I used to, but it's just something that gets attention, especially for young people. So,
Hmm.
as you are developing and growing, what are the plans for this year of 2024, the new year?
Okay, so for this year, I have 3 competitions planned out that I want to do, and one of them's overseas. And I want to continue to develop the treatment center that I became the owner of and really helping that grow and prosper. And then always with my fitness studio, continue to do really well and attract new clientele at this new location that I'm at. And just focus on, as always, my husband and my pugs, and also, my faith and just following all of that. So um, there's some things I'd like to do and some goals that I want to reach, both, you know, being an entrepreneur, being a competitor, and just in my personal life too.
Yeah, you're a self-made woman. You want to go up to the next ladders and climb up, and just put in the work and the time. It's tough. And there's
Hmm.
times where your hubby say like, "Hey, baby, stay home tonight. Let's just cuddle. Let's you and me in the pugs watch TV." But like I said, you are a person who is determined to
Yep.
be succeed in what you're doing.
Yep, absolutely. Well, he's my number one supporter too. But I try to do little things like how I asked you, like, hey, can we start 15 minutes early? That's so I can get home, earlier to him. So I do try to balance as much as I can. Um, and he understands, and so I do things. I know I'm awake in the morning and home later than him, but at the end of the day, if I ever needed anything, I mean, he's always there for me, and he's the one cheering louder than anybody else at those competitions. So he's a great guy.
Yes, because he's the one to say, "Yeah, that's my baby. That's my girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah."
You
That's
can
good.
hear him in the videos.
And that's a good. That's good. Like I said, I know when I've conversations with ladies in the sport, not in your, but in the sport of bodybuilding. Sometimes people don't understand the sport, even
Hmm.
and just there's some aspects of it that people still just don't get into. I know. Last time I remember that your mother was a victim of addiction, and
Hmm.
she passed away. Your dad, is he still around? Your dad, or how he's doing?
Yeah, he's good. He's retired now, so he's 73, so he's just chilling, watching games now instead of coaching them.
I know he probably, ain't coach. He say, sometimes he be saying, "Hey, that's a foul. No, that's a dribble. No, 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 no." He can't help. It's the nature of the coach. We got here from my man KL One. He says, "Do you have employees in your gym? So, is your gym just you, or you have other people that work with you at your gym?
No, it's just me.
Just
So
you.
I do all the groups, all the one-on-one. all day.
Wow. You ever think about getting some assistance, or maybe take a little pressure, or you feel like you
In
kind
the
of.
past, I've tried. I My vision isn't their vision, and no one's going to work hard as I do. And people come here for me, and I'm very passionate about helping people. And my clients have told me I'm the most reliable trainer, responsible trainer they've ever had. So it's an industry where people can, they're not. I mean, I just can't be in a position where you don't show up to work that day.
Hmm.
I can't be in a position where like you're sick, you can't come in because someone's already paid for your session. You're supposed to be here. And so I can't, have someone sign up for 6 months and you quit 1 month into